back to my channel. My name is Susie. If it's the first time here, please subscribe before you leave. If you want to learn how to crochet baby stuff, you're in the correct channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this baby unisex shoes. They're very simple to make and they're really cute. If you want to learn how to make these shoes, keep on watching and let's get into the materials. Okay, so I'll be using this yarn. It's a 1mm acrylic yarn, but it's very soft. The name is Eyelid Diva. Again, I'll leave everything in the description box. I'll be using color gray, brown, and a little bit of white. We need the 1.75mm crochet hook. And this part, the eyelets, they are optional. If you don't have them, don't worry. But if you want to buy them, I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave them in the description box. And these are the eyelets I'll be using. It's approximately 5mm eyelets. We need, in total, we need 8, 2 for each side, and then 2 for this and 2 for this part. Okay, and we need the puncher as well, so we can put them on. And we also need the shoelace, or the leather cord that I'm gonna be using is this one in color brown. We will start by making the sole, and for that we need a chain of 20. Once you have your chain of 20, we're gonna start working in the 4th chain from the hook. This is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and we will make an increase of double crochet. So we make 1 double crochet, and in the same spot we make another double crochet. We have the increase, and make in the next one make a double crochet, in the next one another double crochet. In total we have to make 15 double crochet, so I have 2 after the increase and make 13 more, so you can have the total of 15. So once you have your 15 double crochet, we have 1 chain left, and this one you have to make 6 double crochet. We have 1, 2, 3 in the same spot. We have to make 3 more, so we can have the total of 6 double crochets. There, I have my 6 double crochets. I'm gonna put this thread, and I'm gonna continue working the same we did this way. We're going to work in the other side, making 15 double crochets. Okay, so I finished making my 15 double crochets, and I have 1 spot left right here. Right here I have to make an increase of double crochet, just like we made at the beginning. And these 3 chains we left at the beginning counts as your first double crochet. So we're gonna slip stitch in the 3rd chain like this. We have row 1. Chain 1 counts as your first single crochet. In the next one, the next stitch, make an increase of single crochet. We have 2 single crochets in the same spot. In the next one, make another increase of single crochet. Now work 6 single crochets. Once you have your 6 single crochets, make 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and in the next spot make a double crochet, making total 6 double crochets. So I have 2. I'm gonna make 4 more so I can have the total of 6. There, we made 2 increases of single crochet, 6 single crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 double crochets. So now in the next spot make an increase of double crochet. In the same spot I make another one. 2 double crochets in the same spot is an increase. Okay, we have 1 increase. In the other spot make another increase. We have to make in total 6 increases of double crochet. So I have 2, I have to make 4 more. Once you have your 6 increases, you have to repeat what you did by this side, making 6 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 single crochets. And we have 2 spots left, so in each one of those we are making an increase of single crochet. So here's my first one, and here's my second one, and this stitch right here is a slip stitch from the last row. So right here we have to make 1 single crochet. find the first chain you made at the beginning, which is this one, not the stitch, remember the chain right there, slip stitch. Okay, we have row 2, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and counts as your first double crochet. In the next stitch, make an increase of double crochet. We have 1, make 3 more, so you can have the total of 4 increases and the 3 chains. Now you have to make 15 double crochets. I have 1, 2, 3. I'll make 12 more, so I can have the total of 15 double crochets. Okay, so I finished my 15 double crochet. Now we will start in the next stitch, make an increase of double crochet. We have 1 increase. In the next stitch, make another increase of double crochet. Okay, so we have 2, make 10 more increases, so you can have the total of 12. Once you finish your 12 increases, repeat what we did by this side. Okay, making 15 double crochets and 4 increases of double crochets. Now right here we have left 1 more stitch. Right here you just make 1 double crochet by itself. Find the third chain, 1, 2 and 3, and slip stitch in the third chain we made at the beginning. Okay, so we finished row 3. For row 4, do not crochet too tight, okay? So just normal. We make 1 chain, counts as your first single crochet. In the next stitch, make a single crochet. In the next stitch, a single crochet. The next one, single crochet. We're gonna single crochet all around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, counting the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so finish the row, making in total 72 single crochets. Finish with the saw. It has to look something like this. So chain 1, and remember the counts as your first single crochets. Working in the back loop only, like this. This is the front loop and this is the back loop. Working in the back loop, make a single crochet. We have 2, counting the chain. The next back loop, make another single crochet. In the next back loop, make a single crochet. And we're going to work like that all around, only working in the back loop, making single crochets, having in total 72 single crochets, counting the chain. Okay, so I finished this row, making my 72 single crochets in the back loop only, and find the first chain you made at the beginning, which is this one right here, slip stitch. Okay, so now chain 2 counts as the first single crochet. In the next stitch, taking both loops like this, make a single crochet. The next stitch, taking both loops, single crochet. Next stitch, both loops, single crochet, and you're gonna single crochet all around until you have the total of 72 single crochets. Once you finish the second row, you have to make a third one. Okay, so finish this row and make chain 1 and start the other row. Total we have 3, and this is what you have to have. I chained 1 and cut the yarn. So now you have to get the gray yarn, and right here, here's the last row we worked, right? So right here in this little spot right here, insert your hook, your new color, which in my case is the gray one. In the next stitch, make a slip stitch. Do not crochet too tight, guys, okay? In the next stitch, make a slip stitch. Next stitch, a slip stitch. Okay, we are now working right here, not right here, not taking the both loops. We're taking this spot right here from last row. Okay, so in the next spot, make a slip stitch, and you're gonna work all around in this little spot right here, making slip stitch. Okay guys, so right here I have 1 more left to make, but I'm gonna cut the yarn right here. Okay, and I'm gonna put the yarn, I'm gonna flip my work like this, and right here taking this taking the both loops from the slip stitch, I'm gonna pass through the yarn, and from the inside I'm gonna go through, and in the middle of these two loops from the last slip stitch right here, you have one loop right here and one loop from this side. Right here, just get the yarn and pull it back. Okay, just like this. And it's gonna look something like this, a perfect closed. And right here you just have to make a hide this thread, left thread right here, make a chain, and you're gonna hide these two threads. Okay, so we're gonna start working, keep working with the gray color. Okay guys, so you can start anywhere you want. I'm gonna start right here, taking both loops of the white loops right here, this stitch, and I'm gonna insert my new color, which is the gray one. You can choose, you can work with any color you want. Remember, this is a unisex style. Chain 2, you have your first half double crochet. In the next stitch, make a half double crochet. In the next stitch, make a half double crochet. Okay, in the next stitch, make a half double crochet, and you're gonna work like that, making half double crochets all around, and you have to have in total 72 half double crochets. Okay, so I finished my 72 half double crochets, and I'm gonna find the second chain, 1, 2. In the second chain, I'm gonna make my slip stitch. Chain 1 counts as the first single crochet. In the next stitch, make a single crochet. In the next stitch, make a single crochet. I'm sorry. In this row, you're gonna work 72 single crochets all around. Okay guys, so I finished my row, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Okay, so now we have to, from the bottom of the shoe, put the hook like this. Okay, in the middle, and go up, and where it touches the middle, where it marks that is your middle, right there, put the stitch marker, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th stitch, put the marker. Okay, because we're gonna start working in this stitch. Okay guys, so right here where we can take this one out already, and right here where we have the marker, we're gonna take it out, I'm sorry, and working in the back loop only, taking the back loop, we're going to insert the new, well, it's the same color, the gray color, and chain 1 counts as your first single crochet. Go to the second stitch, working in the back loop only, make another single crochet. We have 2. In the next one, in back loop, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 single crochets. Okay, so now turn this way with the thread in front of you, in front of the stitch, I'm sorry. Okay, so turn this way like this. The thread has to be covering the first stitch. Okay, so we skip the first stitch. In the second one, we make the single crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And here is the chain 1 that we did at the beginning. So we skip this chain 1 and taking only this loop, working still in the back loop, but by this side is the front loop. So we take this loop right here and make 1 single crochet and take another loop and make a single crochet and turn this way. Remember that thread has to be covering the first stitch, so we skip the first one. In the second one we make the single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. With this stitch, taking the back loop, here it is, make a single crochet. In the next one, taking the back loop, make a single crochet. We turn with the thread covering the first stitch, so we skip this first stitch. In the second one, right here, we make the first single crochet until we get to this one. In this row we are not skipping this one, okay? So we continue working until we get to the last single crochet. Okay, so you have to have in total 10 single crochets, and going right here, taking this front loop, making a single crochet, taking the other loop and making a single crochet. Okay, we flip the work, we skip the first one, and we continue making the single crochets until we get to this point right here, the last one. Okay, so you have to have 11 single crochets. We get the back loop from the next stitch and make a single crochet. We grab the other loop, back loop, and make a single crochet. And we are going to repeat these steps until we get to 15 single crochets right here. Okay, remember that you have to skip the first one. You flip the work, skip the first one, and in the second one you continue working. Once you get to this last single crochet, you work right here and then grab these loops right here and repeat until you have 15 single crochets right here. Okay guys, so I have my 15 stitches right here, and now we are going to grab the back loop and make 1 and 2 single crochets. We turn the work, we skip the first one and we skip the second one. Okay, 1, 2, and in the third one we work our first single crochet. You have to have in total 15 single crochets. Okay, so I'll continue working single crochets until you get to the last one. Okay, so I got to this point already. We grab this front loop and make 1 single crochet. We grab the next one and make 1 single crochet. We flip the work, we turn the work, and we skip the first one and we skip the second one. In the third one, make your first single crochet, again having in total 15 single crochet. Okay, so continue working single crochet until you get to this point right here. Okay, so I finished my row, and right here, instead of taking 2 and making the single crochet, we're going to take the back loop, but we are going to slip stitch. Okay, like this. We turn the work, we skip that slip stitch, and right here, here's the first single crochet. Right here, make your first single crochet. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right here we are not going to take any more from this side, okay? So right here in the 15 single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work, and these chains, the 3 chains, counts as the first double crochet. So we skip this one, and in the second one we work the first double crochet, and the next one make a double crochet. You have to have in total 15 double crochet. So I have 3, let's make 12 more so we can have the total of 15. Okay, I finished my 15 double crochets. We turn the work, we flip the work, and in right here in the first double crochet, make your first single crochet. 1, 2, 3. You continue working like this until you get to these 3 chains. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work and make the next one, make a double crochet, the next one a double crochet, and make in total 15 double crochets. Okay, so this is the pattern we are making. Make 15 double crochets and then turn and make 15 single crochets, 3 chains, make 15 double crochets, and turn your work and make 15 single crochets. In total you have to have 3 rows of double crochet and 3 rows of single crochets, not 4. Okay, I have 1, 2, and 3 rows of double crochet, 15 double crochets, and 1, 2, and 3 rows of 15 single crochets. Now let's continue working. We flip the work like this, we skip the first one, and in the second one make 1 and 2 single crochets, and the next one make 1 half double crochet, and the next one make 1 half double crochet, and the next one make 1 double crochet, and the next one make 1 double crochet, and the next one make an increase of double crochets. So I've made 1 double crochet, and in the same spot make another double crochet. Okay, make 2 double crochets, here's 1, and in the next one make the second one, and the next one make 1 half double crochet, in the next one make 1 half double crochet, and the next one make a half single crochet, and you have 2 spots left, right? 2 stitches. We're gonna skip this one, and in the last one make your last single crochet, just like this. Okay, so turn your work like this and make 5 single crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finish the row making 5 single crochets. So I have 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets. Turn your work, and in the first one make a slip stitch, in the next one a slip stitch, in the next one a slip stitch. Work slip stitch all this way until you get to the last one. Okay guys, so I hide the tongue in the inside, and right here is where we made the last single crochets when we were making this part, right? So grabbing that, we're not gonna start working right here. In the next stitch, which is this one, grabbing the back loop only, insert the yarn, I'm gonna do it in gray, and chain 1, and taking the next stitch, taking both loops like this, make a single crochet like this, and right here are the loops we left when we were working. So right here, make it single crochet, and the next one single crochet, okay, single crochet, just like this until you get to this point right here, because I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to repeat the steps with it right here at the beginning. Okay, so I got already to this point, and in the next stitch, working in both loops like this, make a single crochet, and in the next loop, working only in the back loop like this, make your single crochet and chain 1 and cut the yarn. Okay, so now let's start working. We can cut this thread already. Let's start working with the brown color. Okay, so right here where we left this loop, you can see it from the last single crochet right here, and insert the hook right here in the last single crochet we made as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you again. Here's the loop we left, okay, and here's the last single crochet we made. Take both of those and pass the new color, which in my case is the brown one, and chain 1. In the next stitch, work a normal single crochet, grabbing both loops. In the next stitch, make a single crochet. The next stitch, make a single crochet. You're gonna work single crochets all around until you get to this point, because I'm gonna explain again the steps what we did by this side. Okay, so I got to this point where we have the loop left. Remember, grab the loop like this and grab the chain 1 we made when we started making this part. So grab both and make the last single crochet. Okay, chain 1, flip the work, and continue working single crochets until you get to the other side, which is this chain right here. Okay, so here's the chain. Just grab the chain and make your last single crochet. Okay, we have to have something like this for now. Okay, so now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work. In the next stitch, we skip the first one. In the next one, we make the first double crochet. We have 2. The next one, 3, 4, and 5. Counting the 3 chains, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Then in the next stitch, make a half double crochet, make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So we have 5 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. And right here, chain 2, 1, 2, because we're gonna make this holes for the eyelets. So chain 2 and skip 1. In the next one, make 1, 2, and in the next one, and 3. We have the hole for the eyelet. Okay, so we have 3 single crochets, chain 2, skip 1, and in the next one, make a single crochet, and continue working single crochets until you get to, let me check. Okay guys, you have to have left right here in the other side 12 stitches, or 12 stitches. So here's the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In the 12th stitch, put your stitch marker. Okay, so work single crochets until you get to this point before the stitch marker. Okay, so I made the last single crochet, and here's the stitch marker. So I take out the stitch marker, and right here, chain 2, 1, 2. We skip this one where the stitch marker was, and in the next one, make a single crochet. It's the first single crochet. In the next one, make 1 more, and in the next one, make the 3rd single crochet. Okay, so chain 3, 1, 2, oh no, chain 2, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chain 2, skip 1, and the next one make a single crochet, and the next one make a half double crochet, and finish the row making 5 double crochets. Okay, so I finished my 5 single double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, and this is the first, these 2 chains are your first half double crochet. So skip this one. In the second one, make your second half double crochet. You have 2, 3, 4, and 5, and continue working single crochets. Okay, right here where we made the 2 chains, just make 1 single crochet and continue working single crochets. And again, we got to the chains right here, just make 1 single crochet and continue working. You have to have the holes for the eyelets already, and right here you have to finish with 5 half double crochets, just how we started. Okay, so I have my 5 stitches left. Remember, finish the row making 5 half double crochets. So I have 2 half double crochets, 3, 4, and in the last one right here in the 3 chains, the third chain, make the last half double crochet. And this is what we have for now. Okay, so now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and counts as the first double crochet. In the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. We have 2. Make 5 more double crochets, so you can have the total of 7. Okay, so I have my 7 double crochets, counting the 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now make 1 half double crochet, make 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and make 13 double crochets. Okay, so I have my 13 double crochets. In the next one, make the first single crochets. In total you have to make 7 single crochets, then make 1 half double crochets, and finish the row making 7 double crochet. Okay, so I finished my row making 7 single crochets, 1 half double crochet, and 7 single double crochets. Now turn your work, and this row make only single crochets all around until you get to these 3 chains right here. Okay, so I finished the row already. I cut the yarn and I hide this thread already. Have to cut this part, but I'm gonna show you where you're gonna locate your eyelets. Right here is the first row of double crochet, so we skip this one, the chains, and right here, so we left the 3 chains space and our double crochet, and here's the second space. So right here you're gonna insert your first eyelet. It's very easy to put them, so you just grab your tweezer, I don't know how to say this, and you put the eyelet right there. The second eyelet is gonna go right here, so we leave, here's the second row of double crochets, so we skip 1, 2, and in the third space right here you locate your second eyelet. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the puncher right now because it's gonna take me a lot of time. So, and right here are the second holes for the eyelets. So right here you just insert your first eyelet, and here's your second hole. Right here you put your second eyelet, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my shoe and put the leather cord, and I'm gonna show you my results. Okay, so I have my eyelids in already, as you can see, but I forgot to let you know how to put this part. For this part, you're gonna cut a little piece of the leather cord, and you need a glue, any kind of glue. You can use a hot silicone or liquid silicone, and you're going to insert the leather right here for one space and right here in the other side, like this. It has to look something like this. Okay, again, has to look something like this. So you're gonna put a little bit like this, and you're gonna add a little bit of glue right here to the cord, and then glue this part right here. You're gonna do the same for this side, just a little bit right there, and you're gonna glue it right there. And you can cut the excess of the cord like this. See? So I'm gonna finish this part and put my leather cord for the shoelace, and now I'm gonna show you the result. Another tip for this part right here, so it can look more nicer, just go with the hook and go like this. Oh, this part right here, see, it looks like more, the stitch is more fixed. This is the finished product. I know my English is not perfect. I try my best to explain. Sometimes my tongue and my get so confused, but I'm trying my best. A lot of people have told me to please make English videos, so I hope you like this video, and please leave something nice in the comments so it can motivate me more to make the English videos. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you have any other questions, I'm gonna leave my social medias in the description box, and see you in next video.